Hello, welcomes back everyone. And Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Vyi'zur. And where we last left off, well, we got absolutely screwed over, didn't we? By none other than the Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Republic. It seems that someone really has it out for us and has tacked on a few more infamous accolades that we haven't even performed. And now everyone, allies and otherwise, are burning bridges with us. And what was it, a 10 million bounty is on our head? Great. It seems we've also been contacted by someone high up in the Empire to have a discussion. So, yeah, it's gonna be a trap. I'm trying to see who is... we've had a summons. But no one's mentioned who the summons is with. Yeah, but the Empire has publicly followed the Supreme Chancellor's address, promising full cooperation with our capture, though we don't know exactly what that means. We know this is likely going to be a trap. What? We've been asked to rendezvous with a tyrant here, an Imperial battle cruiser, with an armada of smaller vessels around the world of Raban.
We're coming out of hyperspace. Everyone up front.
There's the fleet. I hope you're right about this.
Look on the bright side. They open fire, and we'll be breaking the galactic record for going from zero to space dust.
Battle stations?
They try anything, we're gonna get real up close and personal.
I like it.
Probably a good idea. Even if they don't shoot us down, handing us over to the Republic would probably help deflect the flak they've been getting.
I'm aware of the predicament, Mako.
Just let me be worried. Somebody's gotta be. Hailing. They're transmitting a flight path. We're to dock in Hangar 8.
Hail them again. I want to know what this is about.
Not getting any response.
Target lock.
And tractor beamed again.
Guess we're talking on their terms.
I'll show them who's calling the shots here.
Great. They pulled us in via tractor beam. If they try anything, we're going to be shooting our way out. Not
Do you
even...
require anything, Master? A hot meal, perhaps? Conversation? Foot massage? Just say the word.
Tell you what, why don't you put some armor plating on your person, grab a blaster, and if anyone comes through that door is not me or my companions, you shoot them. Followed by shooting the astromech droid, who probably won't help you. Let's go see what they have to say. Mako, no offense, but let's take someone who's a bit more heavily armored.
See ya.
Let's hide.
Should we take Torian, or should we take someone who might be able to talk his way out of the situation? Armor? Speech skill? I don't think this is gonna go well.
Smooth.
Oh, everyone's here. Perfect.
Don't look at me. This is your show.
Mamba o wasasuga kumanagaliaso?
Not now, Blizz.
Just doing my job.
Sounds good. Let's pop an experience booster.
You better have a good reason for this.
I've been ordered to bring you before my lord, Darth Tormund. Submit to search and seizure and come quietly.
I don't really care for that plan.
Alien filth has no right to question Imperial protocol. You will not be allowed before a Lord of the Sith armed. You will comply, willingly or by force.
I'm not gonna be at your mercy.
Seize them.
Well,
You're gonna get it now.
how do you think that was gonna go exactly?
You won't get away with this.
Quite a pile we stacked up.
So, do we make a run for it?
I came here to speak with a Sith. That's what I'm gonna do.
I don't have a better suggestion. Let's do it.
Mako, lock out access to this hangar and be ready for further instructions.
No sweat. We're all counting on you.
Yeah, we
Masuk si Halulu.
wouldn't get far anyway. Tractor beam's still on us.
After you, I insist.
We're a great team.
Cihut tanda suami kilo yak.
Yeah, you don't want me mad at you. Let's go find this Darth Tormund, shall we? Oh, great. We can't sneak past them either. Oh, never mind. Crap.
I see you've disposed of your escort.
Can't say I appreciate Sith hospitality.
Start. Destroy what is mine again, and I shall return the favor.
Gonna remember that.
Today, Corellia's leadership swore allegiance to the Sith Empire. Despite total occupation, the people openly rebel. What should have been a bloodless victory has escalated into full-scale war. The Treaty of Coruscant is no more. I want the Supreme Chancellor's head in my hand when I deliver victory to the Dark Council. You will provide it.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Refusal would be unwise. If wealth and acclaim are not enough incentive, perhaps revenge will motivate you. You have made an enemy in the Supreme Chancellor's closest advisor. Do what I ask and you will have your opportunity for vengeance.
Don't give me a reason to change my mind.
So long as our enemies remain on Coruscant, they are beyond even your reach. But Jun Seros will not be difficult to draw out. Getting to him will put you within striking distance of the Supreme Chancellor. Corellia is where we will put them down. There are obstacles that must be removed before we can act. You will remove them.
I'm afraid I don't deal with obstacles.
Some old enemies from the last war have re-emerged. A Republic privateer made famous assisting Hylo Vyi'zur break the Mandalorians' blockade. And a Coati noblewoman credited with orchestrating numerous successful uprisings on Imperial-occupied worlds.
What makes these two worth taking out of the picture?
The Coati woman is in a position to turn an entire species in tune with the Force against us. And the privateer could rally thousands of independent ships to his aid. Allowing either to assist the Corellians would be fatal. This star chart shows the last destination of your first target. Make it his final. My subordinates will brief you upon arrival.
Mako, the situation's taken care of. Unlock the hangar. I'll explain when I get back.
Really? That's it? Okay, see you soon.
He has nothing left to say. So, the Supreme Chancellor's closest advisor, that's who the Jedi is, who we've encountered both on Quesh and now on Nar Shaddaa, who is leading the SIS and the Jedi against us, this June Seros. It's probably he who convinced the Supreme Chancellor to put such a bounty on our head. Darth Tommen's seen an opportunity to use our predicament to get close to the Supreme Chancellor and deal with him. And it does somewhat align with our goal.
Have I mentioned recently how much I enjoy serving you? I am a lucky droid, Master.
Mako, run this data.
Alright, just one sec. Okay, I've updated our astrogation computer. This is a pretty obscure system.
Mamba o wasasuga kumanagaliaso?
Thanks, Blaze. I think I've got it. Last I'd heard, Belsavis wasn't even worth colonizing. The Imperials have it designated as a Republic prison world, though.
I like a sense of mystery and excitement.
That's something I like about you, even if your taste is a little questionable.
What's that meant to mean exactly? Question mark, raised eyebrow. So, we need to go to this Republic prison planet, Belsavis. So, to lure the Supreme Chancellor and his closest advisor to Corellia to claim the Chancellor's head, there's a couple of people we need to deal with first, seemingly, to make the occupation and complete domination of Corellia complete. I see. You have a couple of bits of mail. Admiral Holt's here, thanking us for our efforts in finding, well, with dealing with the Whitemore captains first of all, and then of course Lorimar's base of operations where we found that AI neural chipset. And of course Mandalore himself. My people tell me the Republic attacked you. You tell me those cowards crept into your celebration like insects and cut down my friends and comrades while they raised glasses. None of those Republic dogs had the spine to face any of you in a fair fight, not even the Jedi. They blackened our history and dishonored you. Burn them, champion. Blaze a trail over every last one of those gutless mongrels and trample their ashes into the mud where they belong. I'll be getting on that. I'll be getting on that very quickly. Okay. Before we leave the Tyrant and its escort, let's get to know our companions a bit more, I suppose. Mako. I tell you what, we'll speak to Mako last, because she may want us to go somewhere. So let's get to know our other companions, and also welcome Blizz to the ship, even though his conversation will probably drive me insane.
Oh, I picked up a little souvenir from the Royal Museum. I thought we could make sure these get put to better use.
Glad to see you're actually making yourself useful.
A little respect might be nice. I was a target in the Great Hunt, you know. Unless we find a collector, we'll need to fence these. Quick turnaround will forfeit a big cut, but it'll be a nice bonus.
I've got better things to do than haggle in pawn shops.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. I kind of expected Gold to help himself. He didn't say anything at the time, but yeah. We did revisit Alderaan, so maybe he did it then.
Let me tell you a little thing about opportunity.
Enlighten me.
Sometimes, when it knocks, you put it away for a rainy day. Take this group of fresh-off-the-shuttle Arcona I met at the Mosila spaceport before you showed up. I left those Arcona with a stellar impression of Geller rowing, helpful merchant, and earmarked them for a return trip once things died down.
What are Arcona?
They're your basic schlubs, big wedge-shaped heads and giant eyes. Can't miss them. Seems fresh water's hard to come by on Kona. These rubes heard about moisture farming on Tatooine and figured it was their ticket to riches. Fleecing these yokels will be like taking candy from a baby. The key is finding the right scheme.
What are we aiming for?
We need something with a low overhead, something we can keep going for a while. Moisture farmers aren't exactly rolling in credits, but a whole colony of them can add up.
Okay, are we going? Is this going to continue going somewhere, or was this just a one-off scheme that you had bouncing around in your mind?
Remember those Arcona colonists I was telling you about? Well, I've got the perfect racket to skim a little profit off those moisture-farming saps. Salt.
As in table salt?
Well, I'm not talking bath salts, considering water's a luxury good. Listen, I've got a theory. I used to know this spacey Arconan bagman back on Nar Shaddaa. Thought the guy was a spice head for the longest time. Turns out I was only half right. This guy's cravings were something else.
Are all Arcona this screwy?
The few I've met haven't exactly instilled me with confidence. One night after making our handoff in some dive diner, he orders some garbage soup and dumps an entire shaker of salt into the bowl. Should have seen the way this guy went at the stuff before stumbling out of the place like its last call.
Your money's on these colonists having the same craving.
10 to 1 says there's something about salt that those wedgeheads can't resist. We're gonna sell those colonists the answer to all their woes, specially formulated and offered exclusively through Rowing Industries. If I'm right about how much Arcona love the stuff, our biggest problem will be keeping up the supply.
I believe there's a planet made out of salt. Not that I'm mentioning the newer movies at all. I just thought I'd bring that up. I wonder if we know about that planet yet. Nah, I don't know.
Meet our new product. Had our salt shipment bottled as special tablets to help organics retain water. Now we just need to seal the deal. I want you with me when our prospective buyer calls. Keep him from getting too comfortable. We'll be meeting an Arcona named Gruna to convince him to act as our supplier to the colony.
Sounds simple enough.
This chump would do anything for enough credits to get off Tatooine. I don't think it'll take much to get poor Gruna to bite. Gruna, good to hear from you. Looking well. Lose some weight? Oh, him? Never mind him. Had to let go of my last security detail in favor of this one. Consummate professional. Say hello.
Hello.
You know, Gruna, I'm a bit of a philanthropist. Did I mention that? My visit to Tatooine left me inspired by the plight of rugged folks like yourself trying to squeeze life out of that dust bowl. Making life easier for the little guy, that's my motto. And helping you hardworking souls is now my personal mission.
I'm sure he's more interested in hearing about the product.
Who wouldn't be? The top chemists at Rowing Industries developed this little wonder for us, a compound designed to maximize water retention in organic life forms. The benefit to hardworking subsistence farmers such as yourself is immeasurable.
Andravimos pandimas protes cad aviteratad. Smalsio populas mana ir padre mana narcali.
Can you be sure you'll ever be able to afford that at the rate you're going? We're helping you use less water, leaving you more time to sell. It'll pay for itself several times over.
You're in a good position, Gruna. You stand to make a lot of money as my distributor once things take off. Tell you what, I'll send you a sample. If your friends aren't begging you for more in a matter of days, you can keep it. No charge.
Patarana ango, mis aka nanom alas potas era.
Don't mention it. I hope we'll be hearing from you soon. Come on, partner. I have a feeling we'll need to increase our supply. See, I told you a little patience goes a long way, but let me remove any lingering doubts. You remember those little trinkets that happened to come into our possession on Alderaan? I managed to sell most of the stuff right back to the nobility at a tidy profit.
How'd you swing that?
It took a little laundering, but the Alderaanians were very eager to outbid the competition.
So the artifacts he helped himself to from the museum have already sold, and we have these water retention salt tablets. Yeah. Let's see if that continues, or if there's a new scheme in mind.
Notice anything different?
Are you gonna get upset if I say no?
Hardly. I'll just chalk it up to fine craftsmanship. Just acquired some nice form-fitting blast armor. Thought I'd see if it would stand up to a trained eye. Apparently so, if your observation is any indication.
Be happy to see if it stands up to my blaster.
I can always count on you to keep my welfare in mind. Since I'm still putting myself in harm's way, I decided to make a little investment in my well-being. Been stocking up on interesting tidbits at every port we've hit. From here on, I'm ready for anything.
Oh, really? Good to know. We'll get to know Galt a bit more later on, I suppose. Torian. How are you settling in?
Been watching you work. You're good with that blaster.
Gotta be a good shot in this business.
I've seen hunters who couldn't hit the broadside of a dreadnought. Nice to see a professional in action. Might even learn a few things hanging around you.
Huh. Yeah, indeed, talking shop.
You remind me of someone. Friend of mine, Cordan Ordo. Great Alorad. Served with him and his clan on Eriadu. Told you about that, right?
You'd said you'd been in some fights. Didn't say where.
Sent in to secure a weapons factory. Half the planet is factories. Like Coruscant, but dirtier. Pretty quiet, except for snipers and mines. Real trouble was waiting in the factory. Resistance fighters, geared with stealth generators, hiding among the workers.
How'd you flush them out?
Stealth fields don't fool thermal detonators. Cordan got most of the workers out. Got us undercover. Could have been worse. Good at thinking on his feet. Sorta like you.
I'll try not to disappoint.
Wouldn't worry about it. Got a good crew.
They get the job done.
Haven't been part of a company since Eriadu. Missed it, I guess.
Commander Fett's men didn't seem too bad.
Decent. Wasn't there long, though. Gotta have someone watching your six. Wonder what Clan Ordo's doing now.
What is Clan Ordo up to right now? I can't recall. I guess we'll find out at some point.
That friend I said you reminded me of? Got a holo call from him. Turns out Cordan heard about us taking down G-Cone on Terrace. Sent me an invitation.
What's the invitation for?
Said he's hunting big game. Offered to let me in on it. Plan to take him up on that. Wanted to let you know. Won't be long.
Sounds like something I'd enjoy.
With you, be a short trip. Catch you later.
Now Torian buggers off.
How was it?
Amazing. Met Corridan and half my unit on Duxon. Good hunting. Bomas and maulers mostly. Jagger bagged a Zakeg. Lucky Jare.
Bring anything back for yourself?
Teeth and claws, a few horns. Got a few more stories to tell. Can't ask for much else. Back to hunting prey on 2 legs. Right.
Okay. Well, we'll leave Torian there. Let's get to know Blizz a bit more, shall we? Now we're trusting him in the engine room. Oh. The hell? Blizz, where are you?
Just remember that this isn't a playground. Now that they've left the White Maw, they shouldn't have anything to worry about.
So Blizz is getting himself settled in.
My job's pretty simple when it comes down to it. I'm a bounty hunter. I track down individuals nobody else can find. Don't compare me to your garbage-picking friends. The person who framed you for stealing.
So Blizz is talking about his other Jawa companion, Geely, who he doesn't like because he was bigger and bullied Blizz. Mako. She was looking into her family, who was somehow connected to SIS.
Been running some diagnostics on the ship. Hyperdrive seems to need a little TLC. We ought to get it looked at. What's worse than a neglected hyperdrive?
Don't want it breaking down on us. I'll deal with it.
Nothing else to report. Should we get back to work?
We covered the ship. Now what's your status?
I'm okay. Better now the Great Hunt's over. Could use a chance to unwind, though.
We might have to make some plans. I'll let you know.
You planning a vacation? This should be something to see.
Yeah. Vacation after current events, Mako. Time and a place, time and a place.
Remember the SIS project number I found? 32? Turns out if you search for it in enough super secret Republic databases, it gets noticed. Ran into a little, trouble. Like, if I keep doing this, the chance of mysteriously disappearing goes up dramatically, sort of trouble.
Doesn't sound so bad. You let that scare you off?
Thought I'd ask you to test it. Maybe the billion or so agents I'll send just hand out free candy. Figure there are other, less hazardous channels I can look into. I'll, let you know if I decide to do anything stupid. Or, more likely, let you know after.
Great. Well, we're already kind of highly wanted now, so sure, why not for one more thing we didn't do?
Remember how I said I'd avoid SIS databases for the time being? Decided this was a good time to take a crack at the encryption on that SIS creep Carteri's datapad. The encryption is crazy. Someone threw a solid wall of credits into keeping this thing secure.
Anyone goes to that much trouble to keep a secret, it's gotta be something serious.
That's the scary part. I mean, I'm seriously getting the creeps now. What's my family involved in that's worth this kind of money to the Republic?
You're really upset about this.
I don't know if it's about my family or Brayden or just a puzzle I can't solve. It's making me crazy. Anyway, thanks for listening to me babble. Much appreciated.
Okay, we'll let a little bit of time pass and then see if she manages to crack the encryption.
SIS just throw their ciphers a party with clowns and a juggling bantha. Stupid datapad is impossible to decrypt, but not all is lost. Found a holo address for Coral, I think. I mean, it could be her. I sort of wanted you around when I called her.
How could I pass this up? Go ahead when you're ready.
Sure, because this'll be fun. Sort of like flying into a black hole. Right, it's nothing to worry about, it's just a stupid call. Hello? Hi. Coral? It's Coral, right? I'm Mako.
Mother of... Mako? My little sister Mako? I can't believe it. I thought you were dead. How did you find me?
Wasn't exactly easy. I, ran into an SIS guy looking for you.
Isaac? The SIS agent? Was his name Isaac?
Don't know if it's weirder that you're being hunted by multiple agents, or that you know them all personally.
Oh no. Mako, you've got to help me, please.
If you're gonna tell me SIS is after you, I already figured that out.
Cartery's just one of the agents after me. Isaac's the one leading them. If he finds me...
What? What's he want you for?
I've got to go. I've been on this channel too long already. He's on Drum and Cost looking for me right now. If there's anything you can do to stop him.
Wait, Coral, what's going on? Why is he after you?
They're already trying to trace my location. I have to go, please. You're the only hope I've got.
What is it with people never answering my questions?
Gotta be hiding something.
Oh, that was weird, wasn't it? It wasn't just me, right? She's really like me, isn't she? I really have a sister. Let's go to Drum and Cost.
Great. So, her sister Carl's sending us to find this Isaac who is after her. This seems like a terrible idea. I was afraid that Mako would want us to go somewhere, but so be it. Why Drum and Cast? Why would Republic SIS... Well, of course Republic SIS would be there. Of all places, they would be on Drum and Cast. Seeing what the Empire's up to. Okay. We need to find this agent. Let's get ourselves down to Cast City and then find out where we're going from there.
Careful.
I'm back.
Oh, we're actually meant to be here. I see. Trap. Trap.
Hold it right there, Coral. For the love of... I'm not Coral! Don't do anything stupid. We should wait for Isaac. Are you crazy? What are we supposed to do? Ask her to just behave herself? I'm just saying Isaac will be here soon. Let's not jump the gun. Hello? Guys, can we talk for a minute? Maybe Isaac will get here soon, or maybe he'll decide to stop for lunch first. We don't exactly have a lot of options here.
Starting to look like you got all the brains in your family, Mako.
No kidding, am I invisible? I should have shown up dressed in a Wookiee costume or something. Someone is gonna answer me this time. Hey, girls! Over here! Look out, she's attacking!
Ah, don't freeze me. God damn it. Ah, and I'm on fire. Well, certainly looked like Mako. They sounded like Mako as well. Maybe we should stick around and see that Isaac turns up. Maybe the agent doesn't know what just went down. Or there could be cameras installed. Either way, it's asking us to go back to the Mantis.
Greetings, Master. I cleaned the vessel from stem to stern in your absence. You can smell...
So, do you want to talk about what just happened?
Sorry, did you say something? I'm sort of half here. Not feeling so good. I keep seeing those dead girls. My sisters. I just feel queasy. Anyway, sorry. Did you need something?
I'm here if you need me.
Thanks. Can you cure a massive case of being freaked out? I don't exactly know how to get over seeing myself, two of me, die. And you know the worst part? Coral didn't tell me, didn't say a word about other sisters.
Coral has some explaining to do.
No kidding. I'm getting answers out of somebody if it kills me. Or them. Preferably them. Let's get moving before I get even more weirded out.
So we go have a chat with Coral, perhaps?
So, you want to hear the latest news from the HoloNet? There's a lot of buzz about you. Apparently, you have a fan club now.
You gotta admit, they're onto something.
They are. Admiring you from afar. Way better than being close enough to smell you.
I wouldn't mind having fans as pretty as you.
You're really cute, you know that? It's not gonna work. It's a small ship. There's nowhere to go when things get ugly. We're just not meant to be involved.
That's how we'll play it then.
Strictly business. No matter how much you give me that sort of melty look.
On the very rare occasion I'm not being an absolute asshole. Yes, that melty look behind the visor that I very rarely take off. Strictly business, exactly. Okay, we'll take a break here. When we come back, we're on our way to Belsavis to look into this smuggler. I wonder if Galt knows who we're looking for. Somehow the smuggler has a connection to Hilo Viz. This is confusing player knowledge with character knowledge, but Galt also has a connection to that individual. So, we'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me, As always, feel free to leave a comment here if you so wish. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye-bye now.